I'm really dubious of red flag laws because not only is it an attempt to, identify some pre-crime, as in like the Minority Report type thing, where anybody could commit a crime, right? The main thing is that it is a process of increased stigmatization and ostracization of those people, and they are mostly reacting to stigmatization and ostracization. So that's really not solving the underlying causes.
Well, look,
addressing
Yeah,
the symptoms.
overall-
it can be manipulated very easily.
I know, but overall, I would say that there's numerous different things to do that all can work together to lessen
Right.
these deaths.
Yeah. There's a
lessen these-
holistic policy slate
Approach,
that
yeah.
we can do, but those policies have to be supportive and not restrictive.
Well, I'm saying being
Yeah.
declared mentally defective is something currently now that you can do. If someone is saying, I want to harm myself, I want to kill others,
Right.
you can use that tool. But I'm also saying, for a
well,
specific...
you can't, as you said, because there's a lack of resources and there's too many people that are
can,
professing that.
but there's a process, and there
And,
are
yeah.
there are current issues with that process. Like there are people that have been declared mentally defective, and the government doesn't have the resources, or is taking forever and hasn't taken their guns yet. But I'm saying that is a step. If you're declared mentally defective, it shows up on your background check, and you can't buy a gun, right? If you want to, I know that you
So
guys
you're
are
in favor
saying
of sort of like the government picking and choosing who can have guns, so that in the hopes that you can continue to have a
the
gun,
government
and
doesn't
the government
choose it.
won't choose
Essentially,
that
what would
you
happen
shouldn't
is,
have a gun.
if, for example, just as an example, if I saw Paul saying, I want to kill myself, he's starting to have a lot of issues, and I know he has firearms,
Mm-hmm.
right? Then I can get him declared mentally defective for his own safety. That way I can be like, oh, I don't want him to kill himself. I don't want him to use his firearms to hurt others. I want to take him to court, so that way...
It would be kind of like reporting me, but you're basically kind of letting the authorities know, hey, this guy does have guns. I'm a little worried about him. It's basically so they have a tag on me.
Yeah, but
But-
you still, again, you could be perfectly fine, right? So you still have to go
who's
to
the
court.
one that decide.
The judge
Go to
does.
court.
So if I went to court and I said, well, I believe this, and this, and then they go and say, okay, but Paul's fine. He got a mental evaluation. None of that stuff is true. You're just trying to slander him, like whatever. Then your guns wouldn't be taken from you. You know what I mean?
And-
so there's a
and furthermore,
process.
Yeah,
Or
but
in
then
the
that
case-
burden of having to prove that would be on Paul rather than you.
Correct.
So then again, what's
I'm
the
no longer
alternative?